Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you clicked on this video. Today, I am going to share with you a video that I found on the CBS 8 YouTube channel where they are showing footage from the search warrant on May Miletti's house on May 7th. Before we get started, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, ring my bell, and hit that thumbs up. I'm sorry my video isn't going to be like I usually do my videos right now. Due to the editing app that I usually use, they did an update. And now there's glitches. Lots and lots of glitches. So I'm doing the best that I can with what I have to make the videos as good as I can. So please bear with me. The app will not even let me watch my video. They won't let me edit my video. I can add things to the video, but I can't watch it to see what it looks like. I can't produce the video. So I'm hoping that since they just did the update, I'm hoping that they'll figure out the glitches, get them taken care of, and we'll be back to normal hopefully soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to make the video the best that I can with what I have. I don't have a computer. I only have my phone. So all of my videos, all of my live streams, everything on my channel is done from this one phone that is completely filled to the brim in memory. It's time for new SD cards. I've got to get some new SD cards or else I'm going to have to delete a bunch of stuff and I don't want to have to do that because I still need it on my phone. Okay, so I'm about to play this video that CBS 8 just released yesterday. I am so thankful that CBS 8 went back and reviewed in detail all of their footage that they captured on May 7th when they were outside the Miletti home. They share a lot of important details in this short little video that I'm about to share with you. And I'm hoping that this is just the start to more info that they caught on the 7th. They had the helicopter camera and they had somebody on the ground with a camera. And they were there for 7 hours. So I'm sure they have tons of footage. And this info that they found as they were going through the footage, I'm so thankful that they shared it with us. Because they didn't show it on their newscast. So I'm so thankful. All right, let's get started and watch this video now. Now, as we're watching this video, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to point some things out because I have watched it one time and I found a lot of very interesting information that they don't talk about, but it's just things that I observed. Okay, let's watch.
Good evening. I'm Marcella Lee in for Barbara Lee Edwards.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. We're learning more about the police search of Maya Miletti's home last week in Chula Vista.
The mother of 3 has been missing for more than 4 months. News 8's David Gottfredson takes a closer look at video of crime scene investigators inside the family home.
Chula Vista Police.
Okay, so first I want to start right here. Okay, this is the helicopter footage, obviously. Let's take that away. Okay, so we were concerned about the children, their safety. Were they all okay? Were they all 3 still at home with Larry? And right here we can see on May 7th that they were all 3 here. Here's one of the daughters. I think that's the 11-year-old. And then right here's the other daughter and the son. So we have the daughter right here and the son right here. So they are all 3 still here on May 7th. In one piece, moving, happy. They seem to be happy. They're out there running around and playing in this back. I don't even want to call it a backyard because there's no grass. It's a backyard area, but they are all still there. And I still believe that they are in danger. I still believe that we need to do everything in our power that we can do to get the children out of Larry's custody. In my opinion, Larry is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. He has total disregard for law enforcement. He has total disregard for law. He has total disregard for the orders that the judge put in place for him. In the last live stream that I did for May, I showed court documents of Larry Milette's gun violence restraining order. I purchased all of the documents that I could off of the San Diego court website so that I could share them with you. And in that restraining order, it said that when the police arrived to serve him with that restraining order, he told them that he knew they were coming and that he passed out his firearms like candy to his friends. And then he refused to tell the law enforcement officers what firearms he gave to which friends. He would not name a single friend. And he has several illegal and unregistered firearms. When they served this search warrant right here on May 7th, they carried out firearms and ammunition that restraining order said he was not allowed to have in his custody. And he still had them inside the house with the children 2 days after he received the restraining order. So he has total disregard for law enforcement. He has total disregard for the law. And he has total disregard for the judge. He doesn't care. He is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode, in my opinion. And I feel like the children are the ones that are in the most danger because they are the ones that are with him all the time. They don't have an option. They don't have a voice. They're children. They're minors. That is when we need CPS to step up and step in and move these children to a safe family, a safe location, a safe adult to supervise them. Like, I don't know, Maricris, May's sister. That'd be a great place for the children to go, in my opinion. In my last live stream that I did for May, we also shared the phone numbers for the Chula Vista Police Department and for the Child Protection Service. So if you feel like you need to make a phone call because you're concerned about welfare of some children that are in the Chula Vista area, you have access to those phone numbers. Unfortunately, since I can't edit the video, I can't pop those numbers up on the screen right now. But I can write them on the screen for you guys. Okay, so CVPD is 619-691-5151. CPS is 858-560-2191. Screenshot. Okay, let's continue on with the video now.
Spent 7 hours inside the home of Larry and Maya Miliete last week when they served a second search warrant on the home, seizing what appeared to be long guns and boxes of ammunition. Inside the garage, you can see Maya's black Jeep on the left.
Okay, seizing long guns and boxes of ammunition, even though in that restraining order that he was just served 2 days before this, it stated he was not allowed to have those in his possession, but yet he wasn't arrested. Why? 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 I hope that Chula Vista has something under their sleeve or up their sleeve or whatever that they've been working on, and that's why they didn't arrest him. I also want to point out this is a tandem garage. So right here is Maya's Jeep. I know that I have seen in the comment section people asked if I knew where the Jeep was. The Jeep is right there in the garage. This is Larry's truck right here. And the vehicle that Larry's been driving has been a blacked out Toyota van, I believe. I don't know if that has been parked right here or if he's left it out in the driveway or what, but I think it's cool that the garage, you can park 4 vehicles in the garage. I think that's so cool. Our garage isn't like that. We have a 1.5 car garage. We can barely get 1 car in there. Okay, let's keep going.
And the husband's black Toyota truck on the right. Later that night, we spotted investigators in the garage setting up a tripod for a 3D crime scene scanner. News 8.
Okay, wait a second. Let's go back and listen to that one more time.
Toyota truck on the right. Later that night, we spotted investigators in the garage setting up a tripod for a 3D crime scene scanner.
Okay, you heard right. They spotted the police setting up a tripod for a crime scene scanner. A 3D crime scene scanner in the garage. Why in the garage? What did they find in the garage that would call for them to set up a 3D crime scene scanner? Really makes you wonder. I thought that everything happened in the master bedroom. I thought that the whole murder, allegedly, took place in the master bedroom. And then May's body was moved to the garage. But now I'm wondering if it didn't proceed from upstairs to downstairs. Makes me very curious. What do you think so far? Okay, we're going to go back 10 seconds because I want you to hear that one more time. And I want you to hear exactly what they say right after they talk about this tripod in the garage to set up the 3D crime scene scanner.
Black Toyota truck on the right. Later that night, we spotted investigators in the garage setting up a tripod for a 3D crime scene scanner. News 8 video shows the same 3D scanner tripod being set up in the master bedroom. A 3D scan.
Right there we go. So they set up this 3D crime scene scanner camera in the master bedroom and in the garage. This is so telling, you guys. So telling. And I pray so hard that this information that they are getting leads us to the same outcome where we are currently in the Suzanne Morphew case. I've been praying so hard. May deserves justice. May deserves to come home and be laid to rest properly also. But Larry seems like he... Okay, during one of my cold readings that I did, May told me he was my bad boy. Those were her exact words. He was my bad boy. Okay, so something, when they first got together, maybe she was intrigued by him being a rebel, I guess, if he really was part of a gang or if he was a bad boy, whatever. She was intrigued by that. And I know a lot of girls like the bad boys. So when she said he was my bad boy, that made a lot of sense to me. I've never been that type. I've never searched, been attracted to the bad boy. But I know a lot of people who have. And not like getting arrested every other day, but just being a rebel, just doing things that they shouldn't do or taking risks, certain things like that. And I feel like that's what May was attracted to. And then shortly into their 21 years that they've been married, that's when she found out, hey, he's a little bit more than what I expected. And then as we get further into the marriage, after the children start appearing, then she's like, oh my gosh, she didn't want to let people down. She has 5 siblings. She has a big family. And I'm sure that everybody, you know, looked at May and thought, she has her shit together. You know, like, May is doing it. And she was. May was doing it. She was high rank in the Navy. In her secret, like, I don't know anything about Navy, but I know she was good. She was good at what she did. And she was in a good place in the Navy. A very secretive place. So she was doing it. She was bettering herself, whereas Larry wasn't. Larry was in the military for 8 years. And then he started working as an optician, which means that he was like a tech type person in the ophthalmologist office. He assisted the ophthalmologist. So, like the visions that I'm getting, May was climbing that ladder. May wanted to reach goals, and she was reaching them. And I feel like Larry was pulling her down. You know, like that excitement of having a bad boy had completely worn off. And she was falling out of love. They were two people going on two different paths. And Larry could not accept that. Larry started latching on to that and trying to smother May. In my opinion, this is all in my opinion. I want to be perfectly clear. This is all my opinion. And I feel like he didn't want to let her go. He knew he was losing her. Over the last year, he knew he was losing her. She was slipping away. Each day she got further and further away, and he knew it. He became so obsessed with her. He wasn't in love with her in the traditional sense, in my opinion. He was in love with her through obsession. His love went from in love to total obsession, in my opinion. It was like he was addicted to her. He was addicted to stalking her. He was addicted to knowing every move she made and trying to control every move she made and letting her know that he was watching every move she made. He crossed so many boundaries as a husband, as a spouse, that should have never been crossed. And all he did was push her further and further away. To the point where she finally decided enough was enough. She stayed because of the children, in my opinion. But then she realized how dangerous he was. And how psychotic he was, in my opinion. And that's when she decided, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get my children out of here. One thing that I have seen so clearly in every cold reading that I have done for May is how much she loves her children. Her children were her priority. Everything she did, it was for her children. It was to better their lives, to better their opportunities. And Larry was pulling them down. She was being pulled back by Larry, in my opinion. So I believe that that is why the day that she made the appointment with the divorce attorney, she slipped and she told Larry. And that's why they need these 3D crime scene cameras in the Miletti house. Because Larry freaked out, in my opinion. Okay, I apologize. I went down the rabbit hole there for a minute, but that is stuff that I wanted to say, that I needed to get that information out. I have done a few different cold readings. I have notes from those cold readings, and I've gone over a little bit of those with you guys during, I believe it was the live stream that I did. but I wanted to document a little bit more of what I've seen and what I've heard in a video also. So I'm just, there's so much, like, I see such bright aura around May. Bright, white, loving light. And then when I look at Larry, all I see is darkness. I see black. I see dark purples. I see, like, just so much darkness around him and sadness. I see sadness. And it's just, it worries me. It really worries me so much for the children. When I look at Larry and I see evil, ticking time bomb. I'm telling you, ticking time bomb. The children are not safe, in my opinion. Okay, so we know that they set up the crime scene camera in the garage and in the master bedroom. Now, what is the crime scene camera? CBS 8 investigated that for us, and we're about to find out.
Uses both a laser and a camera to create a 3D computer layout of the crime scene,
so cool,
which can help investigators take precise measurements. A Colorado crime lab worker explains in this 2015 video posted on YouTube.
What the scanner does is that it emits an IR laser from this side of the scanner. That laser hits this spinning mirror. That laser will spin on that axis, but it will also spin on this axis. The laser can then map everything that it sees and essentially show the entire scene in 3D.
The 3D animations can...
So basically, they're taking the room back to the police department with them. So they can't be in the room to try to figure out the crime scene. You know, he's getting ready to discuss, like, if a bullet traveled from point A to point B, what did it hit along the way? Which angle did it come from? All of that. Okay, so they're taking the crime scene where they believe a crime occurred, and they're taking it back to the police station with them. So it's like they're still standing in the middle of that room, but they're not physically in that house anymore. Like, this is the coolest thing ever, I swear. Like, I am so intrigued by this. Okay, I'm going to go back 10 seconds because I cut it off where he was starting to talk.
But it will also spin on this axis. The laser can then map everything that it sees and essentially show the entire scene in 3D.
The 3D animations can also be used to map out the path a bullet may have traveled.
If I have a bullet defect that goes through a wall, what I can do is I can place that rod into that bullet defect. The software looks for the exact center of where those spheres are, which is right on the axis of that trajectory rod, and map that trajectory digitally all the way back to where the shot may have came from.
So cool.
Last week's search warrant was served 4 months to the day after Maya Miliete went missing. Even so, trace evidence could still be lingering inside the home. The neighbor who snapped this photo told News 8 it looked like investigators were using a black light to search for blood.
Okay, so right here, this I want to look at for just a second. Okay, this is the back right side of the house. Okay, so right here we can see this balcony that is, you walk out onto this balcony from the master bedroom. So this window is in the master bedroom. Here's the deck, here's the window. Okay, then this is the neighbor's house. Okay, so when I was first looking at this picture, I was trying to figure out which angle we were looking at the house from. Okay, so this is the backyard down here where we saw the kids playing. We can't see it because of these walls right here, but that backyard area is down that way where we saw the children. Okay, so the back door is along this area right here. When we saw Benito sitting out on the couch talking to who I believe was Aunt Kathy, they were standing right here. Or Benito was sitting on the couch and Aunt Kathy was standing right beside him in this area under this balcony. I believe the master bedroom goes from the back of the house right here to the front of the house. I'm not 1,000% sure on that though. But the area right here there are French doors that open up onto this balcony. Okay, so when I got that vision, this actually, over on this angle, you can see a little bit better because you can see their lights, the balcony lights, the porch lights on the balcony. When I got that vision that I told you about in my last live stream about May, I had said, May showed me a vision of Larry standing in the bedroom, in the master bedroom, and I could see a window behind him in his background. So it wasn't that he was standing right in front of a window, but there was a window in his background. Because the window was behind him, I was able to see his profile, like the profile of his body. I could tell that he was standing facing May, but he turned his head to the right. And she showed me that image of him standing there, and it looked like he was pointing the gun at her. Okay, this is all, in my opinion, this is all allegedly, this is a vision that I was shown. Okay, this is not actual documentation of anything. This is what I saw. It looked like he was standing kind of in the middle of the room, but not. He was kind of standing closer to a wall that had a window on it. And I could see the window in his background. I could see him standing there. It looked like he was pointing a gun at her. It was almost like she was showing me what she saw. Like she was showing me her vision of what she saw of Larry when he pointed that gun at her. And if I understood it correctly, that was when he first shot at her. Okay, so she's standing there. She's looking at him. She's arguing with him. He has a gun in his hand. And he points the gun at her, and he shoots. But when he shoots, he turns his head to the right. Now, I don't know if that was before he shot, during the shot, after the shot. I don't know. But it was somewhere around the first two shots. Now, we know Larry was in the Navy. Larry has received a sharpshooter award of some kind. Let me show you that. Okay, on the channel, on the YouTube channel, Sarah Saving Spirits, I believe is the name of the channel. Sarah did an amazing video where she shared this piece of this document. And it says down here at the bottom where it's underlined, his medals, badges, decorations, all of that he's received. He also received a pistol sharpshooter ribbon. He was in the military for 8 years, okay? He's a good shot. So does he need to look at his target when he pulls the trigger? Probably not. He lines it up, looks away, and shoots. I could see that happening. I've seen that happen in my head. Okay. We also, I want to point out while I have this document up here, when we did the last live stream, we had talked about Larry's middle name. And I said on the redacted documents that I showed during my last live stream, like I said, I bought all of those court documents that I could buy on San Diego's court website so I could share them with you guys. If you did not see them, you can go back, watch the live stream. I read them word for word. Or you can go look at my community tab. I shared 5 of the documents there, the most important detailed documents I shared on my community tab also. Okay, on one of the documents, it said all of his name, except for the first letter, like the L and the M. Everything else is blacked out. We can only see the L and the M. On one of the documents, it had his middle name also. And I asked what his middle name was, and we weren't for sure. It's Ibaretta. Okay, I said I could see it looked like an I or an L was the first letter. It was. It's Ibaretta. It shows right here. So thank you to Sarah for sharing this document. And this is one document that I did not have. So I am thankful that this was shared. And check out Sarah's video because I'm telling you, she gives a lot of information. I'll try to link it in the comments of this video. And I want to remind you one more time, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, hit the thumbs up so that you don't miss any of the videos in the future. Okay. So we're going to get back to the video now. I just wanted to remind you of that. And also in this picture that they're showing us, they're showing us that they used luminol. They used the black light. That's the luminol and the black light go hand in hand, if I'm not mistaken. They spray the luminol and then they use the black light to see if there's any blood. If the luminol hits blood, it's going to show up under a black light. So they must have found blood. They must have found blood splatter or some type of proof that there was a crime committed for them to put this crime scene camera in the master bedroom and in the garage. Okay, so remember we talked about, in that last live stream, we talked about the gunshot residue, the blood splatter, going in places that Larry probably would miss if he was cleaning this up. If there was a crime scene, because this is all allegedly, what places would he have missed? Oh, I don't know. Maybe like the ceiling? If it's textured, there's no way he could have gotten the ceiling clean. No way. Light fixtures, outlets, light switches, legs of furniture, under furniture, behind furniture, where he's not even going to think to look. I mean, we know that Larry's a bad boy. Okay, we know that. Not because May told me that, but because we know he's a bad boy. He doesn't follow the law. Even when they're specific for him, he still doesn't think he has to follow it. So he knows a little bit about how to, I'm sure, clean up a mess. And I'm sure that that's probably why he called Uncle Ricky and Aunt Kathy and or over there on the night of the 7th, allegedly. So that they could come over, at least one of them, could come over and help him clean up this crime scene, allegedly. Well, even 2 or 3 of them had to have missed something. They had to have missed something, or else they wouldn't have used luminol and a black light in the master bedroom, and they wouldn't have set up the 3D crime scene cameras, in my opinion. Okay, let's keep rolling.
Here's what a San Diego County crime lab worker told us in 2001 about tracking down blood evidence inside a home.
They end up cleaning up the big stuff. You know, they'll clean up the pool of blood, they'll clean up the carpet, they'll turn a mattress over to hide something. But what they miss are the smaller spots. And that's what we look for.
Yes.
Chula Vista police have not said what they were looking for, and they have not confirmed what they took from the house last week during that search warrant.
And I want to say, I don't expect the police department to tell us what they found or what they were looking for. What they were looking for would be nice, but what they found, no. Because obviously, okay, let's discuss this for a second too. When the law enforcement showed up at Larry's house to serve him the gun violence restraining order, he told them he knew that they were coming. And that's why he got rid of several of his firearms to several of his friends and refused to disclose who and what, okay? How did he know they were coming? How did he know? How on earth did Larry Millete know that the law enforcement officers were coming on May 5th to serve him with a gun violence restraining order when all of those documents were sealed? If I read the documents correctly, they were all sealed until it was served. And then once it was served, they unsealed it to redacted documents. So how did he know that they were coming? Just like during this search warrant on the 7th. Did Larry already know that they were coming? Is that why he wasn't home? Is that why his parents were there? At least his father. And Ricky and Kathy were there with the kids, but Larry wasn't. Why? Was Larry already told that they were coming? They were there for 7 hours. They got there around 4:30 in the evening, and they were there, well, 6.5 hours. They were there until 11 o'clock at night. Now, I don't think that Larry was at work assisting an ophthalmologist at 11 o'clock at night. I don't know any ophthalmologists that work until 7 o'clock at night. I mean, 11 o'clock at night. So where was Larry until 11 o'clock at night? Where was Larry for 7 hours while law enforcement was at his house? He was hiding, watching the footage on the news, in my opinion. Allegedly. I want to know how he's finding out, though. I want to know how, who's the leak? Who's leaking this information to Larry? Somebody has to be leaking this to him. He's not psychic. He doesn't know that it's coming because he can read minds. There's no way. There's no possible way. So how does he know? You guys tell me what you think in the comments, because I am very curious about this. I've heard that he might have family in law enforcement somewhere, somehow, some way. But I haven't seen anything for fact about any of that yet. So you guys share with me in the comments what you know, what you've heard, but be specific. If it's something that you've heard, let me know. If it's, you know, if it's a rumor, state this is a rumor or I heard. If it's fact, let me know. Hey, this is fact. I saw it here. Here's the link. If it's your opinion, say this is my opinion. Everybody is welcome to have their own opinion, whether it matches with mine or not. I am open to everybody's perception. You will not be talked to like crap around here if you have a different opinion than I do. I promise you. I want to look at every perspective possible. I want to have an open mind about every case that I work on. And the only way that I can do that is if I'm open to everybody else's point of view. I may not agree with your point of view. I may have other things that rule out your perception that, you know, that I've seen. And it could be stuff that I've seen psychically. It could be things that I've seen factually. So we can at least agree to disagree. But you will not be treated badly because you don't agree with everything that is stated. Or you don't agree with the majority or whatever. I promise. Everybody is welcome. As long as you are not stirring the shit, starting drama, as long as you're not a clown, is what I like to refer to those people as. As long as you're not a clown out here trying to make this true crime community a circus, then you are welcome in my channel. Okay, I wanted to clarify that too. All right, let's watch the end of this.
They also will not say whether they consider Larry Millette a suspect in his wife's disappearance. Carlo?
David, was Larry Millette inside the house when they served that search warrant?
Nope.
It doesn't look like he was in the house. In the helicopter footage, you can see the 3 kids in the backyard. You can see the grandparents in the backyard. Also, we did not see a black Toyota van with blacked out windows that Larry has been driving, and that vehicle was not around the house for 7 hours while they were serving that search warrant last
Can't
week.
imagine the additional trauma to those children who've already lost their mothers. Terrible stuff. David Gottfredson reporting.
Not around the house.
Let's listen to Carlos's words again.
Can't imagine the additional trauma to those children who've already lost their mothers. Terrible stuff. David Gottfredson.
Amen, Carlos. Amen. The additional trauma to those children who have already lost their mother. But they're being gaslit by their father to just continue on with life like normal. It's so irritating. Okay, I have one more thing I want to look at before I end this video. So I've been trying to find pictures of inside the Millette house. Okay, I know that Larry and May bought this house back in August of 2013, according to the MLS listing. The pictures that were shown with the MLS listing, there's only one picture that shows close to the master bedroom. Let me pull that up for you. Okay, this is on the Compass website, and this has pictures of the house, and it looks like this is, you know, what the house looked like back in 2013. And see, up here, I believe that this is part of the master bedroom. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. And then I think that there's another bedroom here, And then there's another bedroom back here. And then there's a bedroom downstairs. Okay, so we're going to scroll through the pictures first. And then I'll explain why. Okay, so I think this is the dining area. This is looking at the front door. Well, wait, is this the view from the front door, or is this the view of the front door? Not 100% sure. And then this is either the family room or the living room. And the kitchen, obviously. This, I think, might be a bedroom, because I know that there is one bedroom downstairs, it says in the listing here. And then this is the view from upstairs. So they're looking over, like they're across from. And this is really cool. Okay, wait, it looks like there's 2 sets of stairs. I just noticed this. So it looks like you can go up the stairs here, or you can come up the stairs from over here. That's really cool. And then you can go this way. I'm assuming that this would be going to the master bedroom. And then you can go up this way. And it looks like, is that a bathroom? Right here? Or is that a bedroom? I don't know. That's really cool, though. I like that. I like the way that that's laid out. That's really interesting. Okay, and then, now this is the only picture that is close to the master bedroom. And this is the view out of the master bedroom French doors that lead out onto the balcony. And this is it. That's as close as we get to being inside the master bedroom. I want to see inside the master bedroom. If anybody has pictures that they've seen that they can tell me where to go look, or you can email them to me, spiritseekersquad@gmail.com. Let me know. I need to see inside the master bedroom. I've seen visions of inside the master bedroom, and I want to see if what I have seen matches what it actually is in reality. So if you have any of that, please let me know in the comments. Let me know where I can go look. If there's anything posted on somebody's social media, I'm not a social media stalker, so, and I don't say that in a bad way. I don't have the time or the patience to go look at, like, May's Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or, you know, and go through all of the pictures and all of that. And I know that there are some people that enjoy doing that. I'm just not one of those people. But if you are, and you've come across pictures that you think are in the master bedroom, please let me know. Let me know where to look, send me the link, or send me screenshots to my email, okay? I would greatly appreciate that, because I really feel like I need to see the master bedroom. I would like to see the whole, you know, inside the whole house, but especially the master bedroom. And I would really like to see the layout of the house, like the floor plan of the house. I think that would also be very helpful for me to piece my pieces together to get a complete picture. You know, take the pieces and put them all together to make the whole puzzle. I'm working on a couple different puzzles, okay? That would help a lot. Okay, and then we have the backyard area. And then the gate into the backyard area. And then another view of the front of the house. Okay, and then we scroll down here. And they purchased this house back in 2013. And see here it says it's fully loaded of upgrades throughout the house with a beautiful backyard, bedroom downstairs, loft upstairs, and a tandem garage. That is my favorite part. Like, I would buy the house for the garage, I swear. Okay, and then down here, the house was built in 2004. And then down here we have the dimensions of the bedrooms. Okay, so the master bedroom is 19 by 15. Then bedroom number 2 is 13 by 12. Bedroom 3 is 13 by 11. Bedroom 4 is 11 by 11. And bedroom 5 is 11 by 11. And then the dining room is 15 by 11. The family room is 20 by 16. Okay, this makes me think that the family room is directly below the master bedroom because it's 1 foot off both ways. So I could see those two rooms being, you know, together in the layout with the support beams of the home. The total square footage is 3682. And there's 4 baths total. There's 3 baths and then a half bath. And then right here, it shows that they purchased the house August 1st, 2013 for $630,000. But right now, well, for 2020, it was appraised at $706,000. And I know in 2021, the price of houses has gone up. The value of the homes have gone up a lot. I know that just from our own property tax records that we received. So I'm sure that house is worth more right now. Okay, so that's it on this website. The information that I could find, I'm still looking for interior pictures. So, like I said, if you can help me out with that, I would be oh so grateful. And I think that that's it. So you tell me, what is your opinion? What is your opinion of everything that we have talked about in this video? I know it was a lot. I apologize. I crammed a bunch of stuff into one video. I'm so irritated that I cannot use my video editing app right now. That sucks. I apologize for the crappy quality of the videos right now. But what is your opinion about everything that we talked about? What do you think about the luminol and blacklight that was used? What do you think about the 3D crime scene cameras that they set up in the master bedroom and in the garage? What do you think about Larry not being there during this 7 hours? Who do you think is giving Larry intel ahead of the law enforcement? What do you think about Larry being the bad boy and leading May, or trying to pull May back, trying to make May his possession instead of his spouse, his equal, allegedly, in my opinion? What do you think about the children living with a ticking time bomb waiting to explode? In my opinion. Tell me your opinions in the comment section below. Please, I cannot wait to read your opinions. Thank you so much for bearing with me during this janky video. And hopefully it'll be back to normal soon. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Ring the bell, hit the all option, and until next time, thanks for watching, and I love you bunches. Hey, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and ring my bell if you enjoy this type of content. Leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions that you have. I do read all comments. I need your help to fit the puzzle pieces together that we learned in this video. No bad vibes here, please. No drama. My channel is a safe place for all of you. Leave your thoughts about this puzzle below in the comments so that we can figure this out together. We discuss true crime and paranormal here. I'm bringing true crime stories and missing person cases to the spirits. I'm getting the spirits to help us find answers and hopefully solve questions we all have. So again, make sure that you're subscribed and ring my bell so that you don't miss my next video. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or the thumbs down if you didn't. Share this video out on all of your social media so that we can spread the word about this case. And don't forget to read the description box. There's a lot of great info, including the link to the Spirit Seeker Squad Facebook group and so much more. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.